Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it now. It's the Broach Bros. Get it while it lasts. It's the motherfucking Broach
You need to
Bros.
sit a little closer to my right. Over here. Over there.
How we doing here?
Okay.
Right here, this is the Broach Bros. It's been a while. How's it looking?
It looks good. Folks were doing this in the evening, but it's not dark yet.
What I like to bring to the table today is not only is it hot as fuck and it's in the south and it's humid as fuck, we busted out the jackets with the brooches on it.
Right,
Not just because, but because we're serious.
right, and on top of that, I'm also drinking hot water, folks. That's so
God damn!
I can
You want a cold beer?
That's so I can condition myself for extreme temperatures. I want to be ready. I want to be ready for anything. I'm an animal.
Just be careful out there.
I'm a fucking animal.
She's
I
roller
want to be
skating on
ready. I want to be ready for
You are roller
anything.
skating on ice. I love it.
I'm a
love it.
cheetah.
You
I'm a
inspire
cheetah.
me.
Really?
That's what we do.
Really?
It is real Broach Bro.
Well, you inspire me. You do.
Inspire the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I drink hot water. That is no
Oh,
joke.
yeah. I ain't never seen no shit
It's hot.
like that.
It's hot. It's in a mug. It's hot.
And like I said, I'll sew your butthole shut and keep feeding you and feeding you and feeding you again.
I like your lamp. Could you move your fat head for a second so we can look at your pretty lamp? It's
Yeah, I got this,
you got the, what is that?
vintage bulb,
What do you
too.
have here?
I got all kind of shit, man. I got tales for
Blue
days.
and that one.
When you get as old as me, I just had a birthday. I don't know if you know.
Right.
I'm getting to be an old man, and when you get to be an old man,
That's Tobias.
you get a lot of antiques and shit that when you die, pirates come and steal them all,
Right.
so they don't have to die like you.
Oh my.
Well, you know, it's a modest living, you know. I got my boy here, I got my cat here, I got my lamp here, I got my shit there, got my chicken foot rocking, and don't come knocking at my door, because I'll shoot you unless you have a pie to give me.
Right.
Feel my belly.
So-
Yeah.
What? Nobody understands what's happening.
I don't care, man.
I like-
It's been a long week, and I said we didn't do the Broach Bros, and I just said, fucking hook it up. We're doing this shit. I have no clue where it's going. And that's the way I like
What's
it.
funny is the folks just they they have to bask in whatever random songs you break into. It's like their drunk uncle starts singing to them on Christmas or something.
Wasn't it like the guy on Saturday Night Live, the uncle?
Yeah, I remember him.
Get out of my back seat and get into my glass.
Yeah.
Get him!
Oh my god.
When was the last time you've been to the circus?
Can I be honest with you? I don't think I've ever been.
Your parents never let you go to the circus, did you? Because they're those jihad Jehovah's. You never got to go to the circus.
Not
did you?
not
They do
really.
circus?
It's not because
I
of that.
don't know. Did they do the circus?
I don't think
thing?
it was because of that. But no, we
But
just.
I go to carnies. That's probably a good
Can I be
thing.
honest with you? We just didn't really. I just think we didn't take much interest in it. I don't think any of us ever really had
Well,
the.
you
Desire
wasn't missing
to-
very much.
Yeah, we didn't really have a
The
desire to
only
do that.
reason you would go to a town circus, Abbeville had one. And you know the only reason I went there?
Yeah.
Do you know the first thing I did before I went into that square where the circus was? They had
Mhm.
blocked off. It was a big deal. Do you know I was timing it on the drive there because I would just fucking take a shitload of hallucinogens.
Oh my, okay.
and I wanted to ride the spaceship. It's
Okay.
that thing that spins around so fast it hooks you to the
Right.
wall, but it lifts in the air.
Right.
And I thought I went to Mars.
Mm-hmm.
And when it landed, I was never the same. And I
What
just
do
sat at the
you
bar and I
mean?
just talked to myself
What do
about
you
it.
mean you were never the same?
No, dude. I mean, I didn't know it had the lift action. Usually it just
Sure.
spins on the ground, but then that thing went, and it did like that. And I was looking at the sky, and I thought I was getting thrown into outer space.
Sure. Okay.
And when it landed, I got off, and I
Okay.
just went straight to the bar, and I just sat there and talked to myself, and would drink
That's hot.
and wait
It's
for
pretty
my
hot.
ride to get here. And then an ex-girlfriend walked up. And I asked her boyfriend, do you know that those are dentures?
Oh my. Okay.
And they said, like, what? And I said, yeah. And she was a young girl, but she had to, like, she pulled her teeth out. I said, did you know those are dentures? He said, what? And I said, then you're not getting the best blowjob.
Oh my. Okay.
And it was unusual, and I think that's around the time I moved away.
Yeah.
It was fucked up. But I remember at that point, my life changed forever, and I went to Newark, New Jersey.
Right. Okay.
Right after that. But I remember that night because that thing, when it spun me around, I didn't have the same mind as when it came back. Because I was like, did she die? Because
Oh
I
my
was
god.
talking.
See, these are the kinds of things that make me.
But why are you talking to
Yeah.
me? Why are you showing your
Right.
new boyfriend off to me
Right.
when I'm sitting there at the bar just trying to get my shit together? And I was like, you don't know?
Right.
I said,
Okay.
you know, the blowjobs can be a lot better if you could.
Honey, were you saying this out of experience?
Yes, this is, dude, you have no idea. I was horrible. I was a
Yeah,
horrible
I believe
person.
it. I believe it.
But the thing is it's kind of on them because why would you come up to me
Yeah. Okay.
and you know, I'm just sitting there, why would you
Sure.
come up to me and try to show me off this
Sure.
fucking little dolphin of a man?
Right.
And I'd be like, but I know something you don't know. And yeah, it's stupid, but it's small town shit, man. I hate it. I love New Jersey. I give New Jersey all my respect, dude. I love that fucking city.
Okay.
Nah, dude, you don't know unless you
Yeah,
live there.
right. No,
bro.
no, I like that. I like New
don't-
Jersey.
I really.
My mind
I
is still
felt so good
right.
there.
Okay, my mind is still trying to get that out of the image out of my mind of the woman with the dentures. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about New
You know,
Jersey.
on
That's
HBO
not the problem.
when they used to have. Did you ever watch the prostitute show on HBO back in the day?
Yeah, I did.
There's a
Yeah,
woman
I
they
recall
called a
it.
school teacher.
Mhm.
Her biggest advantage was that she had dentures. And
Okay.
that's how she made the most money out of the rest of them. Other than this crazy woman that was like, oh my god, I think South Park had her. She was like this prostitute who would dress up in nurse clothes. She was fucking wretched, dude, but she'd been working them streets for years, and she said, I do anything for you, I fuck them, dude. And she would just be banging out. But, dude, it was very interesting, because she was missing teeth and shit, too, but she looked like she would knock the fuck out of it.
Sure. Yeah.
Bro, she was tough. That was way back. I can't remember what it was called. But I remember it was a fascinating. There used to be some shit on TV that I used to sit up and watch as a young man.
Why did you ever mention
dude,
this?
it was a great documentary.
Right.
Like they went to Honolulu. All the female prostitutes there also have pigment, and that's the way they.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
But the thing is,
That's
I
true.
like the story behind it. Like these women don't play.
Sure.
I mean, they tough, but they got this whole story. And then you get the pimp coming up there, and I'm telling you how my bitches do, and all this shit.
Oh my
I be
God.
slapping the bitch, but she knows she had it coming. That's my bottom bitch over there. And it's just fascinating shit. You don't have television like that no more. That's why I don't watch it. But it was a show about the prostitutes on HBO, but It was undercover or something. It was good though.
Right,
But
yeah.
you'd sit there, yeah, it's shocking, but dude, these bitches are telling you right now, I don't give a fuck. I make my money. I'm like, damn, girl.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
they
are
gotta,
fucking this wild
they
shit.
gotta survive
That's all
too.
they ever know.
I know. That is sad. I don't
I
like it.
just, you know.
Yeah, this is.
People live crazy lives.
Yes, and I feel for them, and I also feel for the chick you were talking about who had the dentures because I'm just saying that was kind of a dick move to say that to that guy. That's kind of a dick move to say that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Maybe next time you'll mind your fucking business
Sure.
and keep walking.
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
I was minding mine.
Right. You weren't bothering nobody, no.
No, the best thing to do is mind your own fucking business.
Right,
That's
right,
the
right.
rule of thumb. If you ain't got nothing nice to say,
Right.
keep it rolling.
Right.
But don't be coming around here showing off your shit, because I will call you out. And I'm sorry, that might make me a cold motherfucker, but that makes me a cold motherfucker. But you
Yeah.
want to talk shit, I got shit. Because don't forget who knows everything.
Right, but
And it's not always good. Because
right.
I say shit sometimes I wish I didn't, but
Well, I do
I'll
too.
stick by it to the day I die.
I do too. Right.
But a lot of people don't like hearing the truth, and I'm
Right.
finding that out more and more every day. It's getting worse, but it's the goddamn truth.
There's certain things that for me to say, it hurts me, but it's the truth. And I have to say it. You know?
I don't care.
And I'll call you out on being a liar or
I'll bring
whatever.
you up one more thing that's been haunting me all fucking week. A lady that was almost like a second mother to me, just fucking such a... It's almost like a high school thing. And I don't even know what they've done, but they won't even look you in the eye, won't talk to you, and there's a few more, man. I
Right.
don't even know what happened,
Mm-hmm.
but they won't say it.
Right.
They just give you that cold shoulder. Well, I'm the wrong motherfucker.
Right.
Because I will hold a grudge against someone till the day I die.
Right.
And I'm waiting for the first time you ask for my help, because you know what you're going to get?
Mm-hmm.
The same cold shoulder you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I don't believe in your Jesus. I don't believe in your forgiveness.
Mm-mm.
A person does not change.
No, they don't.
Very rarely.
No, they
can
don't.
change a little, but I'm telling you, man,
They don't.
something that petty. I left high school a long time ago. I don't let it rain on my parade.
Nope.
I listen to my music. I get in a positive attitude, and I said, well, now I have one less person to talk to. So I'll go talk to all these people I used to say, fuck you, and I said, what do you want and what do you need?
Yeah.
Because at least you asked nicely,
Right.
and you're talking to me, so we turn the tables on that.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, you gotta be, you know, you changing every day, though.
Mm-hmm.
You have new outlooks on things every day. I mean,
Right.
well, one thing I do is I have a list.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're on that fucking list,
Right.
it's damn near impossible to get off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Because I don't need no more shit, man. We're just humans.
Mm-hmm.
I just, you know, I hate for somebody to act like I don't exist.
Right.
So I just write them off. But don't you ever ask me for something.
Right.
That is the Broach Bro way. I know it's petty. I'm a petty man.
You know,
But
you know
that's
the way
what we
you
do.
talk. Sometimes I don't want to open up to you because I feel like you're gonna be mad at me.
No,
You
man,
like the way
you're
you
in
are.
so
I know,
tight,
but
dude.
you're.
Who writes these riffs
you're
for me?
so-
We write music together and shit. There's no
You have such a
possible way.
sharp temper that I always feel like I can't express
Dude,
myself.
I
because
grew
you-
up around that. That's
Right.
the people that raised me.
Right.
Is how I got these
But
philosophies.
the other
but
thing-
the only thing is it's always right.
Yeah.
Because they told me as soon as you give in,
Right.
they'll just fuck you right over.
I
again.
know.
And that's true.
Well, here's the thing.
But you gotta be delicate with it, because
Yeah, you
sometimes
do.
I need to lighten
Right,
up.
yeah.
I understand that. But
Um,
just this petty shit,
I
I don't
do.
have time for it.
I do everything I can to be fair. I really try to do everything I
Yeah,
can
man,
to be fair.
You try, and I know we
And-
fuck up,
And
but
the thing is,
you can't hold that over a motherfucker's
No.
head for a week.
no.
I mean, a couple of days I get, you know, we try and understand, but a week?
Mhm.
And you still act like I don't exist. You know what? You in the done,
Right.
man. I don't give a fuck. I don't have time for that.
It's
I can understand you being upset for a few, but a week?
Sure, right, but that's
No.
selfish. That's selfish.
That is high school shit, and I
Right.
left school a long time ago.
Right.
I don't have time.
No, that's selfish. It's very, very selfish. And here's the thing, and I extend the same to everyone, that if I have you close in my life, I'm there with you no matter what. As soon as you have a problem with me, you need to say something. You have to tell me something, and if you don't,
You got to say
Right.
something.
you gotta say something. If something's wrong, and I won't be mad.
But like,
If
I
you
can
just tell
understand
me.
stewing on it because
Right.
you gotta think it through.
Of course.
But
Right.
you know what it comes down to?
hmm
The moment you're the only option.
I know.
Now they want to talk to you. You know what I said?
That's shitty. That's really
I
shitty.
didn't know it spoke,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't understand its language.
Mm-hmm.
Drop the mic on that.
Right.
That is my philosophy, and I was taught that.
Mm-hmm.
No, make them suffer.
Mhm.
No, the only time they ever gonna want something from me
Mhm.
is when they're gonna be, man, they come around, right?
Right.
Like my dad, man, we never got along, but he told me a story a long time ago, and it's the closest story that came around with what, like, his father raised me a lot, and my mother's father raised me a lot.
Mhm.
World War II vet, shit like that. Tommy, we're not talking about.
Right.
But they had this attitude, like, and my dad, this is the only time he told me, is like when he had his nice Corvette, you know. And he said he had all the friends, you know, the guys loved him. He was popular. So it broke down on him,
Mhm.
and it was raining, and he was walking down the road trying to get home, you know, he's doing the thing he's
Right.
got to do. And his friends rode by laughing and pointing at him and honking the horn, and he just kept going. He
Right.
said after that day, if it didn't have titties, it ain't riding with me.
Yeah.
He said, fuck 'em.
Right.
He said, nobody gives a fuck about you unless you got something they want.
Mhm.
And it's very rare, and that's why I said, man, I come across good people, and all my good people are dead, other than my boy Eli, and I don't like to say names. I apologize for that, but I gotta
It's okay. That's
I
fine.
can't even count them on one hand.
Right.
But I like to keep it that way because
Mhm.
people are only out for themselves.
Yes, they are.
And it's childish,
It is.
and I don't got time for it.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't have a problem throwing you the fuck out and
No.
saying fuck you
Right.
and just keep going my own way. I'll pack up tomorrow and leave. But you know, me and you, we're a team.
Mhm.
Man, you've been with me longer than anybody.
And I still-
10 years.
And I still think you'll throw me
And
out.
we getting better every day.
We do,
no,
but
hell no,
we do, and
man.
I
We
still
sit
think
here
you'll
and
throw me
talk
out.
mad shit,
Right.
dude. I've never
Yeah.
met somebody like you, but I knew who you were because I had a dream about you before I met you.
I remember
And we were
that.
going down them conveyor belts, and I passed you, and I met you years later. And I said, you're the one.
Right, I remember
and
that.
you're fucking great.
Yeah, and
But
can I tell you another thing here too? There's two
you know,
things.
you run across people in this life, and it's very rare, and I hang on to them.
Two
you know?
things on my mind,
Everybody else is just passing.
and one of
through.
them relates to what you're talking about here. What you said, you've never met anyone like me. Do you know there are plenty of people who feel the same way you do? When they meet me, they're like, I've never met a silly
but
bitch
have you
like
ever
this.
met a motherfucker like me?
I know. I haven't met anyone like you either.
I like to see
No.
you try.
I haven't.
I have
Well, I can't.
spent
'Cause there's
38... No, you can't.
There's only
I've
one.
spent 38 years chiseling
Well.
away at this motherfucking thing.
Well,
I don't know what it is, but I like to see somebody.
Let me tell
hate
you
me.
one thing. You'll never meet someone like me
You
again.
goddamn right, and that's why I
And
had
I know
this
that-
dream of you, and I found you, and now here we are.
And you know what it is? You know
What is
what
it?
I tell people? Nobody loves like me. Let me tell you something. My
How many
father,
people love like me?
I don't know anyone who does. I really don't know. I can't say.
Who's
No.
gonna do the things I do?
And here's the thing. My father would even testify to this. That man bawled like a baby the day I left Michigan.
Would you
That man
want
knew.
you with anybody else other than me?
No, he's against that. He's against that.
Because
Because he's
everything
no.
I do is for you.
Right, and the thing is, when you're married, he believes you need to stick
And
together.
you know, like
gotta
I
stick
think
together.
of your mom and dad.
Right.
You know, I don't want to. That's why I'm trying to struggle. I got the raise,
He
and
doesn't
I'm
have
gonna
a
put it on that
problem.
health insurance because I know that's one thing that bothers him. And I'm
Yes.
gonna do it for him.
Yes.
Make sure you get that health insurance because that's one thing that bothers him. So I'm gonna do it now that I got that raise. I didn't mention this. I got this sweet little raise, and I can afford a little health insurance for Carl. But now put Dad at ease because that was one thing, and I never forgot it.
Right.
But man, they wasn't paying me shit, man.
Right.
I couldn't afford it, but now I can. So that's the first
And then
objective.
here's the other thing on my mind.
Because that's for Dad, you know. That's my
Right.
dad too now. you
Right.
know.
And
It's my boy.
But
Your mom just wants to hear my jokes. She thinks
yeah,
it's
I
hilarious.
did. But the other thing that's on my mind is not only have other people said the same thing you said, that they never met anyone like me, which I don't know, whatever. They've got their own opinions of who I am and what I mean to them. So let them have their own opinions, right? But the other thing I was thinking of is, why is it, especially these days, I'll just be quite frank with you, I feel like a lunatic. The things I say, the things I do, I feel like a lunatic and nobody stops me.
The thing is,
No one says that I'm crazy or anything, even though I feel crazy.
well, I'm gonna tell you one thing that's on my mind. I thought about it earlier today, which I don't. Since we started doing the shows, and it's kind of been an outlet for all the stuff going through my mind. 'Cause
Sure.
the thing is, all this shit's in my head. But since we've been doing this, I've actually been mentally better.
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
I said, and during the week we write songs and play
It
them
does
for
help.
no reason. We don't record them,
Mhm.
and we work on it. And I have a great day the next day. But when
Yeah.
I was balling that shit off,
Right.
is when I was getting, because it's
bad.
just yeah,
not healthy.
And
Right.
but nah, man, I feel probably I'm better now than I can recall I ever been.
Right.
Like I said, I wake up in the morning, I do my military push-ups.
Right. Right.
During the weekdays, not on the weekends. The weekends we just kind of hang out, we write and do the show and do wild shit. But this is probably some of the happiest times. But get ready because I have a feeling that we're about to go through a huge change.
I think so too.
And I'm not. It can go so many ways, but I don't give a fuck. I say, I throw it down.
Mhm.
We do a thing,
Right.
and just try to be the best we can be.
Mhm.
Keep
That's all
learning,
anyone can do. Right. That's.
and be supportive of one another. And if a bitch is throwing you some shade, just say fuck you,
Mhm.
and just keep on moving. My whole thing is keep on moving.
Mhm.
Like I said, I run every day, man. I run, and I'm starting to get, it feels like I get it out,
Mhm.
but it's really coming handy because now I got more. I think I've become more responsible,
Sure.
and we
Definitely.
keep shit on time. We doing music and shit now, which I don't know how
It's
that
fun.
goes, but I don't give a fuck.
It's very
Because you
fun.
get better every time.
Yeah, we do.
I got a paint and I'm gonna change
have-
out for tomorrow's show. I'm gonna make this is one of my favorite. This is my French style piece, but I'm gonna change it out with the ape in the cage. If you want to give
Mhm.
people that in the dark, I'm gonna switch some paintings around. We're gonna freshen up the
That's
site.
it.
I know nobody probably gives a fuck, but I got something I wrote,
And there's
man. I don't even
Sanford.
remember it.
Look at Sanford.
Where we at?
He
on
doesn't
that?
get much camera time.
Hey, Sanford. Squawk for the crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't get much camera time. He's so sweet. Alrighty. Yeah, we're at 25, 24.
I don't even know. I don't even remember writing this.
Okay.
Keep tripping. Holy hell. Stop slipping. Never was your true love counseled to the we hold both quit. Learning to love the pain for every withholding hour. I hope you seem the same. Suicidal best times of my life. Carrying you in my dreams. I can't want to wait to see you again.
I like that. It's really
I got
hot.
something to add to it. No, I don't.
What do you?
Man, I was writing some shit, man.
Mhm.
I'm back in writing at work. It was one of them days. No, they ain't gonna see this shit. But yeah, remember I told you, man, it's been so long, man. It's been so
Right.
busy. But I was just leaning up like I was taking some inventory because it's inventory time. And I was writing this rap down
Mhm.
because that was in my Wu-Tang Clan phase.
Right.
But I was slamming some shit and I started writing it down. And people walking up to me and I'm just acting like I'm taking inventory, but I was writing some fucking rhymes, son.
Tobias also worked with the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, but
He did.
man, I was in the zone, dude. It was a pretty good day, man. I don't get many of those.
You just missed what I said.
Tobias?
Yeah, I said Tobias worked with Wu-Tang Clan. They did.
How you think you got
They
all
worked
that
with
pussy?
him.
How you think you got all that pussy?
Yeah, okay. Be soft.
Oh my god!
What was
This
that?
guy is hiding. He just fucking was hiding up in that bitch. Man, I gotta rearrange this shit. This shit ain't
Right.
gonna work. This is the Broach Bros coming to you live from Bo Dinley Road. Let me hear it for the Haunted Mansion.
The Haunted Mansion, and there's a cat on the grill.
On clearance. I got this on clearance, everyone.
There's a cat on the grill. Really hot.
Man, I got a grill, and I'm scared to use it because I don't know what kind of diseases them cats are shitting in that thing.
Yeah.
But I was reading something about a disease that a lot of people have in America that come from cats.
Sure.
And I stopped reading it because my shit was pretty short that morning. But I'm like, I can't cook on that grill because I don't know what the fuck they carry. But no, it's
Yeah.
not. I know there's the one, but there's another disease they found that cats carry, and a lot of people are catching it.
Yeah.
I know we got the one, the Macaulay Culkin one.
Toxoplasmosis
Yeah,
is what he
but
has.
there's another one
Okay.
that I was reading about, and I didn't finish the article, but it causes. It's always mental. The cats are weird, dude.
Right.
That whole thing is weird. How do cats control people's minds? But
Remember,
I thought I ain't cooking on that grill.
remember,
But I love cats.
do you remember when
Love cats. I think they keep ghosts away.
they do,
And mint keeps wasp away. We thought till we've dug out about 5 nests out of
pirates kept cats on their ships. I mean, not only did they keep out pestilence, but they also were believed to keep the spirits of the dead at bay, because when people die at sea, it is believed that their spirits envy the living. They envy us. And so they could cause your ship to crash. They could cause storms. They could cause all kinds of hoodoo on you. Bad hoodoo. Right? I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Well,
believed in that.
But the thing is, a ghoster is scared of you. Is it? They're
Mhm.
just like, what the fuck? But you got a cat looking at it going, ah! And they're like, what?
Well, yes, they
But,
think that
or maybe they eat them. I don't
cats
know.
carry spirits, is what they believe.
Yeah, maybe they eat them.
Mhm.
Because I've never been able to find it. And I know I brought it up again.
Sure.
But when I was a child, I read about soul eaters.
Yes.
Now, I have not been able to find anything now,
Mhm.
but when I was a kid, I looked into it and there's a thing called soul eaters, and
Mhm.
they would pay the peasant Irish kids to eat off the dead bodies
Mhm.
of rich family members so they could consume their soul and
Their
burdens,
burdens,
and their
yeah.
sins so they could go to heaven.
Mhm.
And they were poor and they would pay them in gold, and they did it for that reason.
Mhm.
Because they, you know who's the clever one at that game?
Right. Oh, I know.
Oh.
You don't have to ask me.
Nothing's gonna happen to them. They
No.
just got a fucking money and a free dinner.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I like, but that's a weird concept. But that rich used to pay Irish poor kids to eat off the fucking dead. Their family could eat off the dead body because they thought it consumed
Right.
all their sins and everything, so they can go to heaven, and they would
Mhm.
have to burden their sins.
Right.
But these kids said, "Fuck you! I'm gonna go get a malt liquor and
Yeah.
and Sally's really looking good tonight. I'm taking her downtown." And that is fucking great because it's bullshit,
Right.
and they know
Well,
it because they mix with the gypsies.
the cats.
They know how it works.
Cats are considered to carry spirits, and it was said that when Buddha died, the only animal that didn't cry was the cat. But the cat knew. Cats are, yeah,
If
they
you,
can tell when you're about
like
to die.
in nursing homes and shit, they have cats, and before somebody dies, the cat's always in the bed with them, and
That's
they
right.
take a nap with them before they die.
Yes, they do that.
But cats come around people that are dying.
That's right.
This motherfucker better just be here for food, goddammit. Hey!
Aww.
Get off my grill! Alright, she's alright.
She is so cute.
Nah, she's been here for a while, man. She was here with Milkman, who was her assassin.
Yeah.
This cat was bad. He was a baby boy. We got a picture where he looked like a kittens and it looked like a boy band.
Yeah, we
That
have.
motherfucker outlived every one of them, and he was the
He
pretty
did.
boy, but he had teeth hanging out. She would massage his ass back to health.
She would massage him.
She's been.
She really did.
She just comes by to hang
She did
out and
that.
listen to us talk. I mean, it's
Mhm.
amazing the animals we have.
Yeah.
The crows come by.
You
We
yell at
got
her
rabbits.
and-
We got deer. We talk to them. We fucking throw shit at them.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, there's no place like Bo Diddley.
Well,
Road.
One of the things that you reminded me of, it goes back to the diseases that you said cats carry. For some reason, you made me think of when I was reading.
Well, it's like
Wait a
worms.
minute.
It's like a parasite.
Wait a minute! Don't let me lose my thought,
Okay, I'm sorry.
because it's kind of related to that. So when I was briefly reading through Breakfast of Champions, I already read it years ago, the whole thing, but I turned to this page just to read out of it at random, and there's a part about how Vonnegut describes Kilgore Trout's childhood. You know how he grew up with his dad. He did research on Bermuda erns, these big birds, huge birds with
I know the
with
ones
a
you talk
large
about, dodos.
wingspan. Yeah, with a large what? They're a large wingspan.
Yeah, dodos.
And any
Yeah, dodo birds.
I'm not so sure that's the one, but anyway, the Bermuda erns. His father did the research on them. They were dying. These birds would just turn up dead. So he would collect the carcasses and study them. This is what Kilgore Trout's father did. And he said that it turns out they were dying from a fungus that infected their brain.
Yeah, that's serious shit.
Yes. Yes.
Do you know where it comes from?
I I could take a wild guess.
Outer space.
That's what I think.
When comets
Yep.
crash or pass through, that's where mushrooms come through. Where mushrooms outdate us.
Yes,
They're
they
actually a more
do.
intelligent species, and now they're using them for shit I've been talking about for a long time.
They're
But the thing is with that though, species and spores, it's very important. You get the wrong one, you will die a horrible death.
Definitely.
So it really takes an expert.
Yes.
I'm not saying go out and eat money
Now-
because that is very dangerous shit because there's so many space. It's so fascinating.
Now,
but they came from outer space and it's alien.
now fungi
But
or
you can use them to talk to aliens.
fungi or fungi or
But-
fungi. They're fascinating.
They're using it and they can reconstruct a neuron
Yes.
system, which I was talking about this when I was 16 and
Yes.
they told me I was insane.
Now,
But now it's the leading science, so fuck me and
what?
that.
Now, wait a second though. There's another thing
There's a reason
too.
my grandmother remembered me and no one else.
Not only can some of them have the benefits of rewiring the neural network in the brain. I mean, it
Well,
has
to
the
be
power
honest
to
with you,
do
man,
that.
The cut dryers,
Mhm.
that system's gonna wear out. Don't think you're gonna live forever. You need to quit that shit
No,
right now. What
no.
you need to do is transcend.
Right. Yeah.
But
Right.
the importance of the neural network is to get the information, and I mean, to me, the brain. I like to I like travel and things, and
Sure.
but the thing is, you can't really talk about anything because you don't know who you're talking to. People are weird. Everybody's on edge because we've been going through a lot.
Right.
So you don't want to hyperextend nobody's emotion. You don't want to.
No.
You never want to push your shit on somebody else. And,
No.
And this is why I like our boy Jay.
Right.
He stays to himself, and I
Right.
think that's an important thing.
Sure.
But I also think it's nice to talk to people. But
Right.
no, we entering a new evolution. But I think your brain skills should be on point, and I think mushrooms are advanced science.
Mhm.
I'd known about it since I was 15, and nobody wants to listen to me. And I studied biology. Nobody gives a fuck because I don't have a piece of paper saying I went to college. But let me tell you what I did do.
Mhm.
My research. But I don't talk
Yep.
about it. I keep it for myself.
Right.
And I don't give a fuck, man.
Now,
like you said, man, there ain't no place in this world for me. So I just make my own.
That's what I do. That's pretty much the
And that's why I
conclusion I
love
came
you.
to.
And that's
Because
what we do in
I
here.
told you, I said, well, if you don't belong here, you got to
Because
make your place.
There's gonna be
Make your
a
place.
shift. And there's a lot on the table right now. It could
Right.
be war.
Oh.
It could be
It is.
Yellowstone. It could be anything. But don't ever let that shit get in your head.
Right.
You gotta take care of today, and you gotta take care of tomorrow, and think about it, and listen to your dreams, and really I think daydreaming is a very good thing, because that's where, you gotta take a moment to sit here and really think about what you're about to say and do.
I
Because
perpetually
it has a
daydream.
ripple effect, and it affects the universe.
Oh, I know all about that.
And sooner people
yeah.
realize that,
I know all
maybe
about
we can
that.
move mountains.
Um,
This is the Broach
One-
Brothers, by the way.
right, honey, you spoke quite a lot. You spoke quite a lot, and so I think it's about time I bring forth one idea that you and I both talked about that actually, lo and behold, was the concept for Night of the Living Dead. The original Night of the Living
Spit it.
Dead.
Let me hear
That
it.
black and white film. The
You know,
story
you
there
know I love
is
this story.
something that came off some space debris, a comet or what have you, came off the comet when it hit Earth, and it turned people into zombies. Now, I want to say this. I haven't seen it happen, I don't think.
You
But
haven't been watching the news lately, then, have you? Which
but
is good. But what I've been reading, you know why
you said
China's
you've been reading
building
about that.
huge rockets,
Right.
not for destroying Earth,
Mhm.
but there is a huge comet heading
Sure.
straight for us, and China wants to blow it up.
Right.
But they're preparing for impact.
Sure.
But it's the biggest one. Now, I've done heard this shit. Man, let me tell you something, man. I remember when I was 14. The world's gonna end. The world's gonna end. Man, let me
They
tell you
do
where
that,
my
yeah.
start from
They
this
always
was,
say
and I
that.
had a problem with it. I remember it was like every 2 years the world's gonna end.
They
And
always
it was
talk about that.
outrageous shit.
Right.
And they telling me that again. You know what I think?
Right.
I think it's a lie.
It
You know
is.
why they had it locked down?
Right.
They thought a comet was probably going to hit the Earth, and it didn't happen.
Right.
I've been watching them.
Right.
Every month there's another comet. And you know what? My idea is,
Mhm.
I hope it does.
Sure.
Put me out my fucking
Yeah,
misery.
that's how I feel
Jesus
about
Christ.
it. Just
I've
get me
been
out
a
of here.
kid.
Yeah, get me out of
Since a
here.
kid, I've been taught doomsday.
Right.
And the only woman that made sense was my grandmother. And the only thing she asked me to do,
Sure.
before it was a thing,
Mhm.
don't let them put no chip in you.
Mhm.
Don't let them stick no needles in you.
Mhm.
And the TV is the devil's eye.
It
And
is.
the opium of the masses.
Yes.
And she said, the devil's coming for you.
Yes.
And I said, hell yeah, Black Sabbath.
Right.
But
Yep.
I respect her because that was the sweetest woman. She was like Mother Teresa.
Mhm.
Sweet lady. All that shit came true, and we didn't even have computers then.
Right.
I remember her setting me down, and she whispered that shit to me.
Mhm.
And now that I see it, I look, somebody that can
It's
call
happening.
a shot that far away, I'm listening to.
Definitely.
She said
Definitely.
this was it's
Definitely.
verbatim.
Right. Well, what I was gonna tell you is this. Before we go,
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen anybody walking around, staggering around, rather,
Dude, these
eating
people
people.
are having
No.
the time of their lives.
I mean, eating, literally eating the flesh off people yet. I haven't seen that yet. but-
I've seen people
but
die
what I
in front of
can
me,
say-
but that's called heroin.
What I can say is this. I think it is quite possible for people to become zombified to that extent where they just start feasting on the flesh of each other. I think it's possible.
Do you know
Sure.
about alpha waves?
Oh, I know.
Do you know you
Oh,
can
yes.
control somebody through
You
alpha
can-
waves?
Of course. Yes, you can.
And you hypnotize them with alpha
Yes.
waves, and anything you say, they'll do.
Yep. That's right.
You know, I know how to do it.
Yeah, okay. That's really nice. That's really nice. I like how you scare the folks.
Well, I just want you to put that shit in
Yeah.
perspective.
I know that.
And I enjoy that, you know, we hanging out here doing. We
Thank
haven't
you
done
for
a
scaring
Broach
the
Bros in a
folks.
while. I know it's gloom and doom.
Honey, people
Not
don't want
really.
to talk about this. They really
Well,
don't like this.
maybe they should.
They don't
though,
like it.
man. It's just, I want it to be fun.
I know, but you're scaring people with alpha waves now. It's not nice. But yeah, I know you can do that. You could get someone to do almost anything.
If I can control somebody with a
Well-
scent, how can I not control somebody with an alpha wave?
There are a myriad of ways to control people. There are a myriad of ways
but
to...
it's that easy for a
perform,
nobody like me to know. But you
well,
got people
sweetheart,
with all this
There's
shit.
a myriad of ways to control people through hypnotism. There's myriads of...
What I say about the Bluetooth and the earbuds and how I'm starting to think.
There's
it's
different forms of
because they
hypnotism.
could be
Yes. Yes.
But I love it.
That's
It's
right.
made my life better, but I have to take them out every now and then. But the world's still the same.
There's many ways
So
you
I think it
can
might all be.
you can
garbage
control a
dump.
person's mind. Of course. But yeah.
Could
All right.
they possibly,
Well, anyway.
have drive-through hand
Yeah.
job.
Okay. You know,
All right. I know when I'm done.
Yeah, you're really
Jesus
done.
Christ. I got another note written, but I don't have my notebook, so that's all I'm in. So fuck. I guess that's it. Now, you want a piano piece?
Sure.
Do you mind if I take
Okay.
the brooch jacket off? I'm burning up.
No, you can't turn. You can't take it
All
off
right,
unless
all
I
right.
take it off.
No,
And I'm not doing it.
Those are rules.
Yeah, you're gonna
'Cause I'm
have to
over here
suffer like
sweating.
me.
Alright. Shit. G.I. Joe tried to commit suicide. He didn't jump off.
Well, get him some help.
Look. Oh, Jesus. Fuck.
Okay, yeah, he's dropping the mic, everyone. Okay.
Yeah, it's Friday. G.I. Joe. This one's for you, buddy.
David Graham. Tune in tomorrow.
Bye, bitches.
Bye, bitches.
Is that alright?
Can I tell you one thing?
What?
All I could think of is this. And I've been listening to you this whole time. And all I can think to myself is, there are people out there who are going to think to themselves, what a fucking asshole. They're like, what the biggest asshole.
Really?
You're so cute, but you are the biggest asshole.
Really?
No, the way you come off about the things you say sometimes, and then you scared everyone with alpha waves, and you're talking about how I could control their mind. That is such a dick move. Why would you ever put that on someone? You're so cute. You're so
man,
awful, and you're so cute.
I think I'm unsure about the whole goddamn thing. But,
I love it.
Man.
I love it.
You wanna do another? Maybe we'll get it right.
Oh no,
Oh,
there's no
no.
turning back. There's no turning back. You
Man,
can't
my
take
eyes
back.
shit
You
right
can't
now.
take
In
back.
fact, I got one more for you.